Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, quiz competition held to mark Swachhata Pakhwada. Sensitization tour for spouses of employees of Transport Department organized by Rourkela Steel Plant. And SPSB Inter Steel Plants Badminton Championship 2017 and 18 organized at RSP. Now the news in details. A quiz program was organized for the employees of RSP at HRDC on 27th and 28th March. Mr. P.K. Pradhan ED was the chief guest at the prize-giving ceremony held on 28th March and distributed the awards to the winners and runners-up team in the presence of senior officers of RSP. In all, 164 participants from different departments took part in the event. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Pradhan congratulated the winners and the participants and exhorted all present to motivate others to take part in such events. Earlier, the program started with the Swachhata Pledge on 27th, followed by a preliminary round of written quiz. 6 teams qualified to participate in the final round held on 28th March. The teams of executives comprising Mr. S. R. Pati and Mr. D. Mohapatra from SSM area emerged as the winners of the competition, while the team comprising Mr. Anup Agarwal, HSM and Mr. D. Garg, WMD were the runners-up of the contest. Mr. Sampad Mishra, Deputy Manager Refractories, was the quiz master. A team of personnel officers comprising of Ms. Lopamudra Mishra, Ms. Jyoti Orea, Mr. Sangeeta Sindur, Ms. Richa Sudhiram, Ms. Aniketa V. Singh coordinated the program under the guidance of Mr. S. Shivarajan, DGM Personnel, General Administration and Mr. P. K. Sahu, Senior Manager Personnel. As a part of the HR initiative Pragatira Pathe Ama Parivar Ama Sathi, plant visit program was organized for the spouses of employees of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. On 28th March, spouses of 18 employees of Transport Department were taken for sensitization tour around the different units of the plant. The sensitization tour started with a brief orientation program organized at the office of DGM Transport, where Mr. N. R. Dwivedi, DGM Transport, welcomed the guests. This was followed by audio-visual presentation on SAIL and safety through video clips of SAIL anthem and safety at RSP. Thereafter, they were taken to Blast Furnace 5, SMS2 converter and caster, new plate mill and hot strip mill as a part of the plant visit and were briefed about the process of steel making. After the plant visit, the participants had an interaction session with the senior executives of Transport Department. During the interaction sessions, the ladies appreciated the tough work life of the steel men and said that, being the members of the RSP family, they would extend all cooperations to their spouses to excel in their endeavors. Present during the interaction session were Mr. N. R. Dwivedi, DGM Transport, Mr. R. K. Ghadai, Senior Manager Personnel, Mr. M. Kindo, Manager Transport, and Mr. Somadatta Tripathi, Junior Manager Personnel, TRM and Movement. The plant visit was organized and coordinated by Mr. Somadatta Tripathi. The Steel Plants Sports Board Inter Steel Plants Badminton Championship 2017 and 18 was organized at Ispat Indoor Stadium Sector 20 from 27th to 29th March. Mr. P.K. Pradhan ED RSP was the chief guest at the inaugural function and inaugurated the championship on 27th March in the presence of Mr. N.K. Samantrai, GMTA and other eminent sports personalities. In all, 7 teams from Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, Bokaro Steel Plant, Bhilai Steel Plant, Tata Steel, Durgapur Steel Plant, ISCO Burnpur and Rourkela Steel Plant participated in the event. In the concluding function held on 29th March, Mr. B. Patnaik, GM, CO and CC RSP was the chief guest and awarded the winners and runners-up trophies. RINL Visakhapatnam won the SPSB Badminton Championship 2018 trophy, while Bhilai Steel Plant became the runners-up. The team from RSP and Tata Steel were the semi-finalists in the event. Also present were Mr. P.K. Satpathy, GM, TNRM and Mr. Enke Samantrai, GM, T&D. The match was conducted by Mr. G.L.N. Murthy of RINL, the nominated technical official for SPSB Inter Steel Plants Badminton Championship 2017 and 18. The program was coordinated by Mr. Avinash Khatua, Deputy Manager Sports and the Sports Collective under the guidance and supervision of Mr. H. Mohapatra, DGM, PH and SW. Mr. E. A. Siddiqui, Senior Executive Assistant, Sports Department, anchored the function. And with this, we have come to the end of today's news bulletin. Namaskar.